little bit, hopefully. Hopefully some of you are still here. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, the thing we're consistent about on Hitch Live is that we're inconsistent. At least on network front, battery front, just all around stability front. We're not stable. Classic hitchhiker being unstable, right? Right? Anyway, for those of you that are still here, I'm going to show you where I'm going to be hitchhiking. It's not the best spot in the world. There's been better spots. But yeah, it's just the way she goes. I'd like that guy to leave. He's in the way. I'll show you my spot. So, it's a really weird road system here. Really weird. So I've got this median here. This is the flow of traffic I'm going along. So you got that hard shoulder, and then kind of extra last minute parking up there. Now, the nice thing is the traffic's really slow, as it's a really awkward kind of closed off little highway, weird single lane, single track, weird thing going on. So that's the nice thing, it's slow traffic. The shoulder isn't ideal. And those cones are kind of in the way. If those cones up there weren't in the way, that would make life easier as well. But I think it'll work. So we have slow traffic. Okay, let's restart that. I look for three things in a hitchhiking spot: slow traffic, a wide shoulder, and a long line of sight. This has slow traffic, a weird shoulder, but it is safe to pull over. So that's kind of your important things. And then line of sight isn't amazing, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So I've seen better spots. I've seen worse spots. That's just the way of the road. I'm just gonna double check on my secondary device that we are actually live. It says I'm live. It says I have 0 viewers. I never trust Streamlabs. They lie to me sometimes. Dirty liars. Say things are live and then they're not live. Alright, now it says I have people in the stream, so that's good. Because usually I don't have 0 people, so when my stream says I have 0 people, I start to question Streamlabs' judgment. I'm like, is there only 0 people? Which is okay, you can't always expect to have people watching your stream. It just seems like, on average, there's at least a few people watching. So, we're about to hitchhike. Yeah, I'm still gonna double check my my stream. I'm back. Okay, now that someone's seen that, says I'm back. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Sorry about that. We're still like in San Francisco, so sometimes, and it was the same thing as yesterday. Sometimes you're like in a city. Like when I left where I was staying, I did a quick connection test, and I was getting 100 megabit per second down over the cellular network. 100 megabit down and like 40 up. I should be able to do like 1080p, 60 frames per second, just killing it on that kind of connection. But then like when I was back there having connection issues, like nothing really changed. I'm still, like I'm in the outskirts of the city, but I'm still in San Francisco, and I was getting half a megabit per second up, and now I'm getting like 30 again. So what's going on, Verizon? Is it my jetpack? Is it you? Is it you or is it me? This is the question I have. Yeah, 100 meg down on mobile. That was the first time I've ever seen 3 digits. I'm like, wow, San Francisco, just killing it until you don't kill it. I'd prefer like 20 down, 20 up, and have that 100% of the time than 100 up, or 100 down and like 40, 50 up, 80% of the time, and then 10% of the time it just shit in the bed and not working at all. Yeah, see, and now I showed you the spot. Problem with this spot is that people like, they just kind of like, people go in, oh, okay, well, he's getting out of the way, that works. People just kind of like park in the way sometimes. Like these vehicles up here, they're just kind of in the way. Yeah. Yeah, I can show up the spot one more time. So this is the line of sight. It's really slow traffic, like really slow traffic. And then that's really not the best shoulder, but that's what I've got to work with. I might walk a little bit ahead and just see what's around this bend here, because why not? Might as well scout the spot out a little bit more. But I think I kind of just run out of shoulder once I get around this vehicle here. They're just like right in the way. Like that's where I'd want someone to be pulling over, is right here. Actually up here might work better. Yeah, we'll be hitchhiking in a couple minutes here. I think I like the spot more. I'll show you. So yeah, these cones are all in the way. I don't really understand what the cone thing is for. But if this car isn't here, then that's like the widest shoulder I've seen in this area. So it'd be that, would be where they'd be pulling over. That would be the line of sight. And yeah, so in my opinion, that's a pretty decent spot. Yeah, it's a really weird road here. I'm guessing this is temporary, they're doing construction, but yeah, it's a weird road. RSB trolling, thanks for following. Hope you enjoy the stream. We're about to start hitchhiking, I'm just waiting for this car to leave. Seems to be never-ending traffic, so they're just chilling, but I'm gonna use my south sign. I just made that really quickly, just let people know I'm going south. And try to catch a ride. We'll see how it goes. Just gonna walk up until I find a decent spot. Decent room to pull over. I think this just looks good. Since I'm using a sign, I'm gonna have to sit you guys down on the ground, which means my chat interaction, I might miss some stuff. I try to catch essentially every message I get. Just there's gonna be times when that's just not possible, but I'll try to catch as much as I can. So I'm gonna sit you guys down and we're gonna get my sign out and start. Can you not park on my hitchhiking spot? It's annoying. I just wanted to mention that where I am right now, all these cars here aren't allowed to be parking here. There's a bunch of signs that say no parking at any time, and this is like, they've got that staggered line thing, that means no parking. Yeah, I ran out of shoulder after there. Also, it's all cones. It's all coned up, and I shouldn't move construction cones. It'd be a better spot. Also, that Camaro just parked there. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's right in the way. It wasn't there, and now it's there. No one's supposed to be parked here. Not a single one of these people are supposed to be parked here. But they are. And I guess they don't enforce that because everyone's just chilling. But now I might try to move past that Camaro now because they're right in my way. But the shoulder gets a bit worse over there, but we'll see. They might be getting back into their little Camaro thing. Oh, but now these people are pulling up too. We're trying to. But, yeah. Nope, they're apparently staying here. So I'm going to try and go over there and see, oh yeah, here's my, my other sign, not a murderer. We're using south. I guess the bad thing about being on the coast here is there's sand everywhere. Everything gets sandy. Kind of feel like Anakin, you know? I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. That's how I feel about it. See now, yeah, I'll show you this spot, which I don't like. See all those cones? That makes it so people, like, I can't stop. They can't pull over there. So this Camaro wasn't here. This person. This would be an okay spot. Goddamn Camaros. I'm gonna stand right in front of these cones here. And then people have enough room to kind of pull over here. So we'll see. Alright, here we go. Still no hitchhike, we're hitchhiking now. Did you miss anything? Lost connection, but we're back now. So you missed the connection issue, but we're hitchhiking now. Problem here is the traffic is so steady, so solid, I'm not going to be able to get to chat with you guys. There's no gaps in traffic. It's just like 100% steady, so I try to interact with chat, but right now I just can't. I very much prefer to be talking with you guys. It's just non-stop traffic. me off. It happens. And try and quickly catch up with you guys. So ready for this. Well, it's not good, but it's good till it's back. But someone flipping you off feels like a welcome to Cali moment. Yeah. The closer you get to cities, the more people are like that. That's just the way it is. People are just a bit more. It seems just aggressive or something in cities. I don't really care. That would have been nice. Sorry? South, yeah. We use this one. There's just this car blocking my view, so people can't really see me, so I'm just going to talk to chat for 1 second. You can tell he's done this before? Yeah, okay. So you can tell you're in a city. When you're in kind of nice rural areas, when people kind of drive by, a lot of people will be waving at you, giving you thumbs up, smiling, or they'll give you like hand signals, pretty much saying that maybe they would pick you up, but they just can't right now, or like it wouldn't make sense to pick you up. So they'll like do this, which means they're going a short distance, or they'll like point like this, or like this, which means they're turning off soon. You're getting none of that here. It's that city mentality. It's a bit more, I don't know, people feel more closed off. That's just at least my perception of hitchhiking around cities, is people just, they don't acknowledge you as much. I never get frustrated with people not picking me up or anything like that. It's just an observation. It's not me trying to say people from cities are not nice. It's just, that's the observation I experience hitchhiking around cities. People are a bit more less friendly, a bit more less welcome. they acknowledge you less. That's all. That's just the way it is. I'm gonna keep hitchhiking though. Sorry I'm not as interactive. When I'm standing and using a sign, it's hard for me to interact with chat. How long does it usually take around here? This is my first ride out of a major city in the US, really, so we're about to find out. Albeit, one ride is not a significant sample. You need to look at, like, if I hitchhiked here every day for 2 weeks, then you might be able to be like, yeah, it kind of takes about this long. But I've hitchhiked here once, or I'm currently hitchhiking here once, so I don't have the sample size to really tell you. Do you have to wait till dark? If it gets dark, I'm just gonna camp somewhere. I don't hitchhike at night, so. Those people stay there. I can't hitchhike here. This is really annoying because everyone's parking right there, which isn't a parking spot, which means I can't hitchhike if they just. Oh, you can't see. This is what I'm dealing with. Everyone parking right there. These aren't parking spots, people. California, what are you doing? These aren't parking spots. I'm gonna have to move because everyone's parking in the no parking zone. Welcome to cities. Like, everyone's parked in the no parking zone. Every single person's parked in the no parking zone. Not only in the no parking zone, but next to other people already parking in the no parking zone. See that? So those people parked on the far right, they're not supposed to be there. But, you know, they're there, they're kind of out of the way. Oh, you can see this sign right there. That says no parking anytime. But we've got all these cars parking, and it is currently a time. So, don't know what to tell you guys. It's the one time where I'm like, come on, parking enforcement. I could use some parking enforcement right about now. Because, yeah, not only are they parking illegally, they're also blocking everyone else who's parking illegally, so. Cities, I tell ya. And I tell you, as soon as I leave this spot and, like, go this way, someone's just gonna park exactly where I'm standing. So. Just annoying. Because, yeah, after the last car there, it's karma. What, karma for me or karma for them? Are they going to experience bad karma for doing that? Or am I going to experience good karma? Or something different? It's annoying though. Let's just... So all these cars here aren't supposed to be here. Every single one of them not supposed to be here. Like every single one. It's making my life impossible. And people telling them to not park here. But so I have to go at the end of here and hope someone pulls off for me. And the problem is this cone spacing. If I moved the cones, I could do it. The legal cars parked trapping people in. Yeah, I know. So some people are leaving, but oh, now they're just parked. and this is where I was gonna hitchhike this time. And now they're like, nope, we're just gonna illegal park further up. What's the reason for them to park there? This is the reason for them to park there. It's a beach. Everyone's leaving San Francisco, and there's a beach. And they just happen to like this beach. So I'm gonna have to backtrack and go somewhere where there isn't a bunch of people illegally parked, blocking the whole shoulder. Because all these cars here are parked illegally. Both on the left and the right. All of this is illegally parked. All of this. So we're gonna have to reposition, because if it was just the far side parked illegally, we can make the spot work. But now there's people parking next to the people already parked illegally, blocking the entire shoulder. So it's literally impossible because everyone's parked illegally. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. So I'll have to find somewhere else. So I'm gonna have to backtrack, because after here you lose the shoulder and it goes up to highway speed. So I can't hitchhike past that point, so I have to hitchhike before those points.
Walking around here.
Those cones are out there so people don't park there? Yeah, there's people literally moving the cones. People don't give a fuck. Welcome to cities, though. As I've said before, like the first couple of weeks here, like hitchhiking through Washington, Oregon, and Northern California down Highway 101, that's like hitchhiking easy mode. That's like a very small highway where people, it's just one lane in each direction. You kind of just get to the end of town after the last set of lights are just at the end of town if there is no lights. And just stand there and use your thumb. You don't really need a sign because it's pretty clear where you're going. If you're pointing south, you're going south. If you're facing north, you're going north. But around cities it gets a bit more difficult. But at least we can look at the beach while we walk. I'll be back here is where I lost connection last time. Hopefully that was just like a network hiccup and not some like random dead zone. Have you been enjoying the beach here? Yeah, I love being on the coast here. The only thing annoying about the beach is walking on the beach in boots and a big backpack. You lose a ton of your each power from every footfall. When you push off, your foot just sinks into the sand, so you have to work a lot harder to get to just walk in general. So that's the downside. The upside is it's beautiful. Like most things in life, there's a trade-off. Your toes will appreciate it. Yeah, and I'll have sandy feet, and then I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Wish you could swap places with me right now. You want to go hitchhiking south out of San Francisco? Or you just want to be at the beach? I'm guessing it's the latter, the beach part. And yeah, it says I'm getting So apparently this is a dead zone. Fucking Christ. I'm losing connection again, which happened last time I was in this area. I thought it was just a network hiccup, but it might just be this area, which is perfect. Just gonna see what the Offered briefly, but it's okay now? Alright. That's good. I'm gonna check out what it looks like right after these lights. But it looks like people are just parked. You know what? The whole way up here, all this parking. You can read that sign next to the do not pass. It's no parking anytime. What do we get? What do we do, everyone? All these people. This would all be great parking, or this would all be great hitchhiking spot. Because, you know, they can safely pull off the road. That's why they're parked here. But it'd be a great hitchhiking spot if people weren't parked here. And you know, people look at you funny when you're hitchhiking there. I'm the only one obeying the law. When I was hitchhiking there, I was literally the only one doing something I was allowed to be doing. Which I find kind of funny. I'm the hitchhiker and I'm the one following the law. Because you're allowed to hitchhike in California. You're allowed to hitchhike in most states. In San Francisco. Yeah. It's already too hot for me in my cold-blooded Canadian blood. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm not American. I'm not hitchhiking around my own country. I'm from Canada and hitchhiking around as a tourist. Yeah, it's quite hot. Just see what we're at on over here. England, you're hiding in the shade? Yeah, you're usually hiding in the shade in England, aren't you? 1 second. Come on. Come on, baby. 93. Remind me to not go. Actually, I'm probably going to be going through there, which I hear is always hot. Parkers. All part of the experience. The eastern seaboard, I'm guessing. Stream. Hopefully our network issues kind of resolve themselves because I'm getting some no obvious landmarks where it's like, this is gonna screw things up. Good luck on your travels. Yeah, I'll need all the luck I can get. When you're hitchhiking, you're traveling on luck. Come on, internet. If there's a shoulder where they can pull over safely. We'll see. Nice thing is extremely slow traffic. Like you can see, it's just backed up slow, which is perfect. Problem is the shoulder doesn't look very wide, which is probably a good thing. Come on, internet. I believe in you. We're in San Francisco. This is the Silicon Valley. This is the 5 miles an hour. But yeah. It's very annoying. And the bad part about this spot as well is it's a 2-lane road. So if someone's in the left lane, they might not be able to get over to the right lane and onto the shoulder to pick me up. in time, so that's the downside. And we're further in town, so there's like a lot of people turning left up at the lights up there, which let's just quickly look here. Yeah, the shoulder sucks. Nope. Have to go back to the next lights. I did look at HitchWiki, and it did show one spot which was there, which was the further spot, and one kind of a bit further this way. I just thought I'd go to the further spot because I thought it'd be better. Now, if it was a shitty day today, there probably wouldn't be a bunch of people parked illegally. It's the one time where it's like, maybe it would have been better if it was miserable and raining. Because it would have been a really good spot. Like, single lane of traffic, really slow traffic, a really wide shoulder if no one's parked illegally. Has everything I'm looking for. And a decent line of sight. Yeah, the problem is, everyone parking illegally blocked every single spot. Welcome to cities. I've walked a couple kilometers south, and we're still having connection issues. Perfect. Sorry, my battery just came unplugged. I believe in you. Sorry, I promised this would be a hitchhiking stream. We got about 10 minutes of hitchhiking. I believe in you, San Francisco. Safe gaming. Thanks for following. I'm gonna try and actually do some hitchhiking on this hitchhiking stream, live stream. Just experiencing some problems with San Francisco. But yeah, San Francisco, it's either like I'm getting either 100 megabit down and like 50 up, or I'm getting like nothing. So I appreciate a little bit of like, you know, a little bit more type of shoulder we're looking at. Got a police officer there. Just want to look at the shoulder. Oh, the shoulder sucks. Well, people can safely kind of pull over. But now there's a police officer there, so I can't really do that. Spots taken by a bunch of people parking. Oh well. sand is brutal to walk in though. Just brutal. So when I did my research, the two spots I'm looking at here are like the in San Francisco spots. I could take public transit to pretty much like a place just outside San Francisco. I've been straight walking or hitchhiking. Come on, connection. Gonna walk. I'm tired of walking on sand. I'm gonna cross to the side I'm not hitchhiking on. Walking in loose sand. It's brutal. Every step, when you push off with your foot just digs in and stops you from actually being able to really get power under your foot. So, not ideal. What a slow start to the day though. I didn't leave where I was staying until I walked all the way to a good hitchhiking spot. But that spot was and we're having internet connection issues as per usual. For those of you that have watched this stream, near constant issues with the stream itself. Usually not with hitchhiking. This is the first time where we've actually struggled for a decent spot to hitchhike, but that's classic cities for you. Cities always make it more difficult. Yeah, still slow traffic, so not the worst, but it's 2 lanes coming on towards you. So people in the left lane, or the passing lane, whatever you want to call it, aren't really able to get over in time if it's steady traffic. I'm just gonna take a quick water break and look at so stay. I don't know, I'm walking back to find a different hitchhiking spot, and I'm just taking a break to double check where the other spot is and to drink some water because I can tell my lips are getting dry. I need to hydrate. It's hot and I'm exerting myself from walking with this big bag on. So we're just gonna find a place to sit. Hopefully not get too sandy. Hopefully give you guys a decent view of something pretty. And then we'll continue. And hopefully set down the bag somewhere where it will actually have connection. Stay bag. Let's point you, yeah, over here. Okay. So when we have a water break here, I'm gonna double check my locations. I'll try to respond to people's questions in chat if they have any, and then I'll relocate and find a spot that isn't taken by people illegally parking. It's one time in my life where I'm like, I wish parking authority was doing their thing, but they're nowhere to be seen. With that said, I kind of understand the people parking there, because there's like no parking anywhere. So, like, if people want to go to the beach, where are they gonna go? And that's probably what part of the construction is going on there, is they're gonna add more parking. So, as much as I'm frustrated that everyone's parking where they shouldn't be, I also understand their side of the thing. Yeah, you need a high-vis jacket and a clipboard. I have a high-vis jacket. During the day, you look a little silly in a high-vis jacket. But if I do have to hitchhike at night, I use a high-vis jacket and a bright, well, my jacket is red, like my normal jacket, and then I have a high-vis jacket separate from that. But during the day, I just wear normal clothes. This is one of my darker shirts. Usually I try to wear lighter colors, but this is just one of my shirts. Go around and cough loud, you point at the sign. That's a good way to get beat up in a city. I find the people already doing something they're not supposed to be doing, better to not antagonize them. Oh, use it to look like a parking attendant. Actually, that would be kind of funny. Although, isn't it like a felony to impersonate an enforcement officer? I think parking enforcement still counts as some kind of officer. Which, so they're just, you know, committing traffic violations. I might be committing a felony. I don't even know what we call them in Canada either. Like, parking enforcement. I don't know. People probably have like really mean names that they call them, because realistically, barely anyone likes the people that hand out parking tickets. No one likes getting a parking ticket. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be looking at my map. I'm just kind of chilling on the beach right now. I'm actually supposed to be doing something. That Canadians were the nicest people in the world. We have that reputation, don't we? See when you have exams to study for. I do try to be a pretty nice hitchhiker. Try to be pretty wholesome. I think this stream has been pretty wholesome in general, as far as hitchhiking goes. What did you eat this morning? I had some cereal, and then they made like an omelet. And we also had like this hard bread stuff with cold smoked salmon and crème fraîche on it, which I love. I love cold smoked salmon. And coffee and strawberries. I ate really well today. Thanks, Javi, the lead guitarist from Marcos's band. Where are you? I'm in southern San Francisco. We were trying to hitchhike south, found a good spot, but everyone was parked on the shoulder illegally, blocking the spot where you would want to hitchhike. So now we had to backtrack and try to find somewhere different. But I just took a break to double check my my maps to see where I should be going, and to have some water because I hadn't drank in the past couple hours, and it's pretty warm. Those of you that don't know, that's Bubba. He picked me up close to a week ago in Ontario, and he comes back almost every day to come say hi in the stream. So thanks for checking in again, Bubba. It's always good to see you. Yeah, Bubba's a really good guy. So. But this stream wouldn't be Hitch Live if it wasn't for network connection issues. So this stream seems to be doing okay right now, which is nice. Knock on wood. But my backup phone, where I do my navigation and stuff like that, seems to not be able to find the network that I get my internet from. So the stream seems to be having okay, network stuff going on right now. But now my backup phone won't recognize the network. So, in true Hitch Live fashion, we're having problems. So I'm just restarting the phone. I'd rather not restart the jetpack or anything, because then we'd have to restart the stream and blah blah blah. Yeah. Need help finding something? Well, before I left, I just went on hitchwiki.org/maps, and on there you can kind of see just user submitted spots where they've hitchhiked out before. I found some places that are still kind of in San Francisco, and I walked out to the further one, and we ran into issues there. So there's one like further north, like more into San Francisco, that I'm kind of backtracking to. I just wanted to double check what they said about it and where it was, because if it's just the normal shoulder that I'm running into here, then I might as well just hitchhike here after these lights. But if there's an actual pull off there where people can safely pull over, then it might be worth backtracking a little bit more to find that spot. Unfortunately, I think that's just like a visual thing. Like, I need to see that. So even if you did research, okay, well, this phone is unable to connect, so I'm just going to be staring at the live streaming camera, doing research. So don't mind me. I'm just gonna play around for a bit. Because the internet's working great on this phone. It's already 4:15 though, eh? We're just killing it today. For those of you that knew, like, that doesn't really bother me. I'm not trying to get anywhere particularly fast. I do this because I enjoy it. Even days like this, like, I still enjoy this. Where there's like problems and stuff like that. I don't mind there being problems and hang-ups and different things like that. It's all part of the experience. And when you do overcome those problems, I get satisfaction from that, like sense of accomplishment, I guess you'd call it. Come on, Hitchwiki. Do your Hitchwiki thing. You're not Hitchwikiing. You're just mapping. Come on. Is our stream still okay? Seems to be okay. Taking your time, that's cool. Yeah, because I don't have a destination. I'm doing this, just for leisure, for leisure. But yeah, I won't be getting too far today, most likely. That's okay though. Maybe we'll actually end up camping a night in San Francisco. I wouldn't mind that. There actually is a lot of places. I didn't realize it, but San Francisco doesn't seem too bad on the free camping front. For those of you that are new to the stream as well, I don't live stream the process of finding a campsite or anything like that. It's just not something I'm comfortable having on on my live stream. Oh man, Hitchwiki Maps, what are you doing? You're not loading the most important part. It's not loading the actual hitchhiking spots. So yeah, I'm in San Francisco right now. Just south here is a town or a place called Pacifica, and I saw there's some hitchhiking spots out of there. So I could go there, but I'd have to pretty much take transit out there, and I'd rather not do that. So I'm trying to avoid that. It was Pacheco Street. Yeah, unfortunately, the thing I'm looking for isn't showing up. I want to read the person's review of it, because the nice thing is people will be like, this spot is excellent, and then they'll give a description of it and like why they think it's good or bad and how long it took them to find a ride, which is extremely useful. But right now it's not loading. So are you off Great Highway? Off of Great Highway? Like technically right now where I'd be hitchhiking, I'm on Highway 1, so we're not on Highway 101. Depends what you want to call a great highway. 101 is a great highway. I had a good time hitchhiking down 101, but times have changed a little bit. Highway 101 has grown up. Highway 101 is now a much larger highway. It's not one lane in each direction. It's several lanes in each direction. It's all grown up. Back in business on the phone. That's good. Can anyone... Okay. So, what do you think's going on if, like, my live streaming phone is receiving a strong connection and everything seems to be working well, but my secondary phone is unable to even find the network to connect to it? Because maybe this problem that's happening on this phone is what happens sometimes to the streaming phone, and that's why sometimes we're in the middle of a city and it'll just be like, nope, I don't think we're gonna have any connection. So maybe there's something to do with that? Because I would like to figure out why sometimes things just crap out on us for a while. But, alright, this seems to be working now. Really? It's called the Great Highway? Oh. The more you know. Pacheco Street. yeah, I'm looking at the map now, and yeah, Lower Great Highway, or Great Highway. Okay. I am probably yeah, I don't know how to describe where I'm at unless I give you a crossroads. The sound of the beach is pretty soothing. I agree. Honestly, I could just chill here for a while, and I'm perfectly comfortable being here. I'm just like troubleshooting stuff. The only thing is, this is a hitchhiking stream, and I wanna hitchhike. Best way to the babe, the one is okay. Good. Pacheco Street. Now where am I right now? Yeah, I just saw that right as you posted that. I was reading that. I'm just seeing where I'm at right now. I'm curious if that's actually better than any other kind of intersection, because it looks like the shoulder all along the stretch of highway is the same. It's about a car width, so it's kind of safe enough to pull over, but it kind of ends at a 90-degree curve. So it's always nice when people can kind of pull off as far as they feel like it. But yeah, we're about to see where I'm at in relation to Pacheco Street, or whatever it's called. And then we can go there and try to catch a ride. But I am enjoying this short little beach stream we're doing. I guess, yeah, we're kind of crooked actually. No. It's more like horizontal. The earth isn't tilted too much. Looks like I'm 3 blocks south of Pacheco Street. So I can walk up there, see if it's any better than where I am right now. 3 blocks. What's that? Rivera. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, well, we know where we're at. That guy says it's the best place to hitchhike out of the bay. I doubt that's the best spot, but I think that's the most convenient spot in relation to actually being in San Francisco. It looks about the same looking at Street View. Thank you for the research. Yeah, I could probably just walk out onto the road here and hitchhike. In theory, it's better to be a little bit further out of town than up there. Not really a full car width. Like 1 block up from here, 1 block south from here, there was a police officer pulled over on the shoulder, and he was fully out of the lane of traffic, but he was taking up the whole shoulder. So it's not as wide as a lane of traffic, but it is as wide as your standard sedan, I think. So I think that's kind of what we're at. I'll just have to deal with that. The spot further south, if you were looking on HitchWiki maps, Wisco Mike, is much better. A whole lot more room to pull over if there wasn't a bunch of people illegally parking blocking the whole shoulder. Because there'd be tons of room. It'd be beautiful. It'd be an amazing spot. Single lane traffic, slow traffic, wide shoulder, decent line of sight. It'd be essentially as good as you can get, especially in a city. But everyone's blocking all the shoulders, so give and take. Give and take. Okay, I'm gonna drink a bit more water, then we're gonna actually do something. We're not gonna just do a beach sitting stream all day, as relaxing as that sounds. gonna put my water in my bag. I'm gonna leave you guys looking at the beach for 1 minute while I get my backpack on, and I'll be picking you up and continue on. Take that back. Looks like the sand encroaches on the shoulder in some spots. Yeah, I did see spots like that, so ideally I'll find some spot that doesn't have the sand blocking the shoulder. Sandy looking area. It is very sandy, and I'm sitting directly on sand, so now sand's just going to be everywhere. But that's what happens when you go along the coast. It's sandy. But sand's, the worst part of sand is it's annoying to walk in. It's very annoying to walk through sand. Oh well, I'm gonna pack up my water bottle. I'll be right back. I'll leave you guys with the views of the Pacific Ocean. Alright. Everyone say goodbye to the beach. Zane, my man. Yeah, she's a beautiful one. Goodbye, beach. Backpack blocking it, but whatever. Adjust everything. What time is it? It is 4:30 here. So we're getting pretty late in the day. It's a Sunday. If this was a weekday, this wouldn't be the best time to be hitchhiking. It would be kind of getting into rush hour, which is just everyone commuting, and people don't really pick you up when they're commuting. So it wouldn't be the best time. But it's a Sunday, so shouldn't be too much commuter traffic. No Marcos today. I'm pretty sure it's Marcos, like with an S on the end. We've been saying Marco the whole time. Oops, sorry Marcos. We'll see our final goodbyes when you have to turn east. That'll be sad. When was the last time you hitchhiked? My last ride was not yesterday, but the day before. I got picked up by Marcos. He took me to Sasolita, and we went to their little gig. And then after the gig, I got picked up by the lead guitarist. I saw him, and I was like, "This guy's amazing," if you remember that. And they let me stay at their place for 2 nights in San Francisco. So that would be the last time. 2 nights ago. It depends, like San Francisco and offered me a place. I think that counts as a ride. Like I just like met the band at the bar, And he's like, oh, you can crash at my place tonight if you want. And I said, sure. And then he drove me into town in his car. Does that count as a ride? I don't know. Because I've had a few rides where, yeah, it's not the best. Hey, I was here one full day. And yeah, that's the band. Gonna get going, just checking in. Alright, have a good one, Zane. Yeah, I'll walk up to the lights and check out what we're at. Might be back later. Alright, maybe see you later. Hopefully I'll be not in San Francisco. Not that I don't like San Francisco, it's just weather. Go. And the streams drop. 100 megabits down. Gonna hitchhike here. Looks like we've got connection kind of again. I just really don't like the shoulder. Oh well, we're gonna hitchhike here anyway. I don't like it, but we're gonna deal with it for now. It's gonna be awkward. I'm gonna leave my backpack on, sit you guys down, hopefully somewhere where you can see what's going on, and hopefully catch a ride. Yeah, we're back. Hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully you guys see what's going on from there. We're hitchhiking again. It's not the best spot, but we'll see. So, yeah, not my favorite spot. The other place would have been much better, but what can you do? Everyone's parked illegally, blocking the spot. But we're come on. It's on and off working. I think I'll have to drop down the bit rate because it seems to drop down to about 1000 bit rate and then jump back up. So I'm gonna do it for 360.